Good morning and welcome to Cooley Outdoors. I am your host, Brandon Scott, and yeah, this isn't being filmed in a car. Today's video was kind of a last-second Plan B trip, so I didn't think in the moment to take the video in the car. We were just more focused on getting out and going onto it, so I didn't take the video and peep the skiing video recording and going on in the background. But yeah, so today's video is, where did we go? Umtanum Creek. We went up Umtanum Creek in the Yakima River Canyon just south of Ellensburg, Washington. It's a pretty flat, easy creekside trail to go to. There's going to be a lot of traffic in the summertime potentially because it's close to Ellensburg, which is college town, which is where I went to college. And also, I know a lot of my geology professors like to use the Umtanum site itself along with the rest of the Yakima Canyon for their short field trips that they have to do once a week for their classes. So potentially you could see a lot of traffic, but it's still a very popular area. Very good for birding in the spring and fall, so on and so forth. Nice little creek oasis to escape the desert heat if you're out there. But we didn't go in the summer, we went in the winter, and so there's going to be some snow on the ground, which was exciting and nice to show Ethan because he's from the southeast, he's from Georgia, so not necessarily that he doesn't get to see snow, but it's harder for him than it is for Nash and I, who for the last week we had snow on the ground here in Seattle, which is rare in itself, but we can go drive an hour up to Snoqualmie Pass and be in literally dozens of feet of snow. So we wanted to go take him out into the desert, something else he doesn't get to see often because in Southeast there's no desert. And as a bonus, we kind of got snow. We were originally planning to go to Ancient Lakes, but because of the snowy road conditions, Ethan's rental was not going to make it, nor did I want to drive all the way out past Vantage to go drive on snowy roads to go on a hike. So we stuck near Ellensburg and went up Umtanum Creek for a ways. So that's this video. I'll show the books next. Thank you, and enjoy it. All right, for hiking out in central and eastern Washington, you've got two book choices. Out of the 100 Hike series, only 55 hikes. Central Washington by Mr. Spring and Mr. Manning. This is the second edition. I'm not sure if there's a third edition, but this one came out in '97, so again, it's a lot of date, but neither of these gentlemen are functional or able to make books anymore, so it's okay. And then you got the Best Hikes series, Best Desert Hikes Washington. And I believe this is a later edition, I want to say. Maybe not. This edition came out in 2004, and it's got a full 100 hikes in it. But again, like I was saying, this is a popular area close to a college town, so it's not really hard to find. You get off I-90 and you drive south to the Yakima Canyon, and it's right there. So, this book, it is number 21, Umtanum Canyon. You can go as far as you want up the canyon. The trail eventually peters out like 3.5 or 4 miles in. It's also closed I should make mention that. It's also closed a little more than 3 miles in from February 1st to, I want to say May 1st. I think somewhere in there. It's closed for wildlife, closed to everybody and everything for wildlife. It's an elk wintering area, so stay out there. And then again, this one says 6 to 10 miles, so again, so that's Umtanum Falls. That was not on this hike. That's from the other end of the canyon. We're starting, show the map. We're starting here and going up. Whereas Umtanum Falls, you start up here and work your way down to the falls. I can show you that because it's an equally popular thing to do, especially for the college students. 3 miles round trip, 1.5 miles to go see waterfalls. So start on this side of the creek, you park here on the upstream side, you walk downstream to the falls, and down here is eventually comes in down here, so you could probably walk to the falls from this way and walk all the way up the canyon, which I think it's 10 miles round trip to parking lot to parking lot, maybe? Is that where they're getting their 10 miles from? Anywho, those are the two books. We're going to hike in the desert, see some basalt, see some rocks, see some snow, you know, do something, hang out, have some fun. Thanks for joining us. Don't pay enough. I know. Oh yeah. So we're at Umtanum Recreation Area along the Yakima River. And most of the time, most people come out here in the summertime. Well, we're special kinds of stupid, so we're out here in the wintertime.
We're doing it the wrong way.
We're doing it the hard way.
That wind's got a bit of a bite to it.
Yeah.
There's your ice, Ethan.
I see it.
Woo!
Danger.
Uh-huh. Danger, Will Robinson.
Danger.
Want to go for a swim?
I'll watch.
Oh, come on now.
Swim like those oysters, I'll get in on it.
Come on now. You're up here in the great white north in winter. You got to go for a polar plunge.
Oh yeah. Go for a swim like those old Icelandic people.
Yeah. That's how they live to be 105, don't you know? They sacrifice.
I'll let them come up for a little.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go your height.
Oh yeah. Bunny tracks, I think. Methinks. There's a hawk for you, Ethan.
Oh? Ah. I should brought my binoculars.
Yeah. Yeah, it was I think summer of 2021 it burned in here. Nah. Yeah, well last spring the University for Earth Week hosted a replanting party out here.
A what party?
A revegetation project where they had a bunch of college students come out and reseed it.
Oh. That's kind of neat. I guess it's pagan.
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. February 1st through July 15th. Don't gotta worry about that, it's not February yet. I don't think we're making it the 3.5 miles to the waterfall though.
I'll be impressed.
So the first warm week of the year when all the reptiles start coming out, Ethan, this is chock full of rattlesnakes down here.
Oh, fun.
Like usually you can't take more than 10 or 15 steps without running into one of them crossing the trail.
I wish they warned you.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they den up over winter.
Yeah, they go hide up in the cliffs and den up in big old balls and bunches. But if we were feeling up to it, we could have gone along there and gone up there, and that would take us up on top of the ridgeline onto what's called the Yakima Skyline Trail.
Really?
There's a trail that's on this side of the river from Ellensburg to Yakima that stays along the ridgeline. You get river views the whole time.
Oh, that's kind of
Not today.
It's a good springtime trail when it warms up out here and the flowers start to come out and it's just carpeted in the yellow arrow leaf balsam roots.
Oh,
Yeah. When the mountains are still snowed in and rainy and cold, you can come out east and enjoy the flowers and the warmth and the sunshine in like April.
that sounds pretty spectacular.
Yeah. It's nice when it's still 48 and drizzle and gross in Seattle. You come over to Ellensburg or Yakima and it's 75 and sunny. Yeah.
It probably would be neat up on the ridge, you know, you end up getting above the fog, but it'd be a while to get up there.
Yeah, it'd probably take us about half an hour to get up there.
Yeah. slippery.
Yeah, it'd probably be pretty treacherous too. It's kind of weird being out in the desert in the snow.
Right?
You-
Yellow and white.
Used to being 100 degrees and freaking stupid hot out. Not,
Not this.
yeah. I mean, I know Washington's desert's a cold desert and it does get snow, but usually when it's snowy out here, you don't make it this far. You usually can't make it over the pass, or you don't want to make it over the pass. So,
What you did today? I walked out in the snowy desert.
I went out into the desert to go find snow. I ignored the mountains full of snow, went out into the desert. Why? I don't know. Sounded like a fun idea.
Well, there's less snow here.
Yeah. Yeah, this is where it gets real snaky in the summertime.
Real what? Snaky?
Yeah. Especially, you know, when there's no snow on the ground and it's all just brown rock and brown snakes.
Oh yeah, I'll just run right.
Yep.
Yeah, we got a couple places in Georgia that are particularly snaky.
Yeah, I'll pass on that.
Yeah.
Because your snakes are freaking sneaky.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of fun out of the hike when you're on high alert.
Waiting to step on a cottonmouth or fucking something.
I'm trying to avoid that.
Yeah.
I think I'm okay for now.
Yeah, I think so. Somebody's hoof prints
Deer,
here.
elk.
No, too small to be elk. Elk are gonna be up higher in the woods somewhere, probably.
Deer?
Probably. I don't know, it snowed on top of the track, so I can't tell. There's definitely a bunny prints down here, though. The little stuff in here. That's all bunny or mouse or something. On this side of the mountains, it's mostly, I think, blacktail. I think blacktail and muleys. Dang, that's what we should have actually done. We should have gone up to one of the wildlife areas where they have winter elk feeding stations where they just pile up hay for the elk, and there's like 100 elk at a time. We might go do that on the way back. It's kind of outside of town.
We've actually got a couple elk in the southeast that they reintroduced them
Yeah.
in the Smokies in like 2000. And so they're like all hang out in the same spot.
Oh yeah,
But they're there.
they're there. Eventually they'll spread out and go find some good spots.
Yeah. Semi-wild animals.
Yeah. Swimming hole. Time to go for a swim. It's a pretty little draw. Hoping to look up and see a sheep, but that'd be too nice.
Oh my god. Blue sky?
I know, it's gonna, the fog's gonna burn off here in a bit, it looks like. It's trying. it's getting real sunny over there.
Yeah.
It's working on it. Good thing we brought our sunglasses. Here, sheepy, 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 sheepy. You'd think they'd want to hang out in this side canyon.
They know you're out here.
Yeah, I know, that's the problem.
They're avoiding you.
Yep. Sometimes I'm an animal attractant, sometimes I'm a deterrent. That's a pretty picture though.
Got an igloo over there.
Mm-hmm, I saw that. There's a little rock or something over here piled on the snow. It looks like a small igloo. Figured it'd be a good spot to get some pictures.
Oh yeah. I forgot I'm a tourist here.
I mean, we are too.
Well,
Considerably more aerobic of an activity when you got 4 layers on.
snow here.
Yeah.
It's compressing like just a little bit when I walk.
Mm-hmm. It's just sticky enough.
Could be worse.
Yeah, it could be an ice rink.
We got poles.
Yeah. That's a pretty little notch though.
Yeah, pretty neat.
I bet it gets buggy in there.
You think?
Oh yeah, I'm sure it gets good and grody in there. Now the valley's starting to close in on us. That's pretty.
It's heating up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm about ready to lose my coat.
Might be getting there too.
Yeah.
Oh, my back is sweat.
Oh yeah, car ride home with a sweaty back.
Yeah. Oh, the car's okay. Hiking, you know, I don't want to get all sweaty and freeze up.
Yeah.
You guys won't hear me stop playing.
All right, Ethan. Show me your stuff. Get up on top of that. Well, come on. There's got to be at least 2 good routes up that.
There might be. I would be curious about the rock quality.
Yeah.
So
Basalt's not.
I'll just say that.
Basalt's not too bad to climb on, but with all the snow, it'd be tough getting up there.
Yeah, like this first slope.
Oh yeah, the
where-
scree slopes are painful. But when you get actually on the consolidated rock like that, basalt's actually pretty good and fun to climb on.
That would be neat. Yeah, I've seen some pictures of people climbing up the the crags.
Yeah. If we were able to go, huh?
You can do it and I'll watch.
Shit.
Yeah,
if we were able to go out to Ancient Lakes, there's a pretty big climbing area right there too, where people climb on the columns. and stuff.
Echo Canyon or something like
The
Frenchman
fins.
Coulee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right there. Frenchman Coulee, the fins, all that good stuff. It's a pretty big climbing area.
Say the fins.
Because it's just one row of basalt columns that didn't get scooped out by the flood, so it's just one row of columns sticking out, and there's a valley on either side, so it just looks like a shark fin sticking out.
That's dope.
It's sick, yeah.
That's really neat.
I'm not good enough to climb it, but
Yeah, I was thinking about bringing some again before I realized what the weather was like.
it's Washington. We have seasons.
I know. I was like, yeah, I mean it's the desert, so I might bike, but I don't want to bring my bike, so
Yeah.
maybe I'll bring some climbing gear.
And then you check the
And then,
forecast.
yeah, I was
25 and snow.
How about I bring some gloves and a shell? Huh?
Gloves and a nice poofer jacket
Yeah.
instead.
Yeah. So
All right, well, shall we continue back into the aspen thicket?
let's check it out. Yeah, I wish I was coming up here at fall time.
Yeah.
I would kill to see some larches.
Oh, dude, that hike we went on. Have you watched that video?
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh, dude. We went on a hike just to go find the larches, and what was supposed to be a pretty good larch hike,
Yeah.
it was
Not
fucking amazing.
It was amazing.
Dude, it was, we couldn't have timed it better.
Oh.
Like there was an elderly couple that was coming up behind us, and when we stopped and chatted with them, and they're like, yeah, you know, you guys picked the perfect day.
Yeah.
They do it a couple times a season, like, yeah, this is the best it's gonna get.
It looked almost fake.
Yeah, dude, it did not seem like it was
scene
real.
was a painting.
I know, honestly, just like even looking at pictures, you know, you got like the berries turn red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the huckleberries, the purple huckleberries, and the red leaves of the huckleberries, and the larches, and then the gray gold rock, dude, it was, and the green trees, it was something else.
Someday.
See, I was saying that for years, like, man, I gotta get out and get one of those larch hikes in, and the weather forecast looked good. I told my boss, screw you, I'm going out and I'm gonna go see if we can get it, and it was perfect.
Yeah, it doesn't always definitely does not always happen.
No, well, we almost turned around because on the way up there we had to drive through an area that was burning from a wildfire, and the smoke was so thick, I shit you not, I couldn't see those trees on the other side.
No,
And we're like, dude, we're not gonna see anything, this is not gonna be worth it.
You couldn't see me right now.
Yeah, like we literally driving, I could not see an ash.
yeah, that's fucked up. That's some good breathing air.
Yeah, oh dude, it was, we were hacking driving through that. It's like, oh, screw it, we still got another 45 minutes of driving to get to the trail, let's just keep going and going. And about 20 minutes before we got to the trail, it just opened up and it was crystal clear.
That's amazing. Y'all do it, was that large hike, was that this season?
Yeah, it was this,
Like 3 months ago.
yeah, it was like late September, early October.
Oh, yeah, the smoke was terrible.
It was
this
gross.
fall, wasn't it?
It was
And
disgusting.
it was right over my favorite area in Washington, Diablo Lake.
North
Oh,
Cascades
yeah,
area.
yeah,
Right
that
there, we
area
couldn't
is-
see the lake.
Yeah, you
bad it
couldn't
was.
see the lake from the road. It was terrible. You couldn't see hardly
Like, oh,
anything.
great, I get to see my favorite place. Not really.
Nope.
You get to see a quarter mile of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks.
It almost looks like there's a sheep sitting up there, but I wouldn't think it'd be silhouetting itself like that.
That is snow.
The dark, the
The little
bump right
point,
on
the
little-
point, yeah. The bump
yeah.
right there.
Hello.
Right.
Bear?
Yeah. Well, we'll keep going for a little. We'll get around to this next cliff and see what it looks like.
Yo.
See what it looks like. Did you go down the wrong trail?
I see footprints. I'm following footprints.
Well, we probably did need to stay up top then.
Looking this way.
Oh, this looks great.
Caution, wide load, difficult to turn around.
Yeah, I don't think I would have made it.
Oh, that's because they go across this beaver pond here.
Oh, no.
And up
There's
to
no
the,
footprints that way though.
the footprints go there. They must go up and over.
What?
Oh, I feel like getting my feet wet.
Fucking full send it, bud.
You do it. I'll watch.
It's solid.
And then point and laugh and phone away.
Trail ends there. The footprints end there. I think we need to stay on that other one where we turned right.
So that's the problem with the snow. If someone has no idea where they're going,
Yeah.
you know, other people start following that.
And then everybody gets
Yeah.
lost.
That's just gonna be pounded out in a week.
Yeah. No, thank you. I guess we do need to stay up top. Oh well. What's a little adventure without a little excitement, right? I don't think did we come through there? No, that's just one set of prints. I don't know, as long as you don't start going up and out of the canyon, we should be fine, right? One way in, one way out type deal.
Oh, it does kind of splinter here.
Yeah. I think we need to stay up against the canyon wall. Oh well. What's life without a little adventure, right? A little exploration. Nah. It's not like we got caught out in a winter storm or something.
That might be tough.
Yeah.
I don't know if we've got all the gear for that.
made a big detour.
Yeah.
Might be the same footprints from over there.
Probably. If I just got lost, like, I bet I need to be over there somewhere and just near them.
Push backwards again.
Yeah, whatever. We good.
I was not doing good with no footprints.
Walking up that was scary.
Yeah, it's pretty, but it looks like it would suck. Pablo Cerveza. Eh? I'm just taking some pictures. I'm coming. Yeah. What?
It was it looked like
Leads
it
nowhere.
kinda,
That one goes nowhere?
it looked like you kind of split off a little bit somewhere.
Right here. But I don't know if this goes anywhere either. One of these got to go somewhere, right?
Can you imagine?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Huh. Huh. Well.
Okay, yeah, it's starting to hurt.
Ugh.
There's like 3 of them.
What?
Apparently there's like 3 trails right here.
Yeah.
But we are not on any of them.
I think our adventure may be coming to a close, gentlemen.
That's fine, I'm starting to hurt.
I
I mean, I don't mind getting lost in the desert when it's not 100 degrees.
I was hoping we'd be able to get around this cliff and get some views. Mm-hmm. Or at least walk along the base of it. This is kind of poopy, but
Something.
we can go look for another trail. But this looks like there's a beaver dam right here. I mean, I am a mountain man, but I'm not gonna go crawling across no beaver dam in the middle of the winter. That seems a little.
You're dressed like you should.
Yeah. I'm just missing the coonskin cap and call me David Boone.
Blackberry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess we'll go poke around some more and see if we can find a way across this creek, but otherwise we might be done.
I like it.
How long has it been?
Like a few years probably.
You ever watched the episode Member Berries?
I remember.
Not ringing a
It's one of the
bell.
newer seasons.
One of the newer?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
It's
then.
it's how South they're making fun of Americans that are obsessed with nostalgia.
Oh.
Yeah, so they made it in the form of like a berry that people eat. Oh, I remember. Remember Star Wars? Oh, I mean.
I remember. I
They
remember.
start talking about racist stuff. Remember when they're
Yeah.
I have to cut that out of the video now.
you weren't, I thought you weren't taping.
Yeah, it's running.
All right, well you gotta cut it out.
I probably have to cut this whole conversation out because we get copyrighted because it's talking about a TV show. Uh-huh.
And demonetized.
Demonetized. We got 50 fucking subscribers. We ain't making no money off it. See, I wish there was a spot we could sit like right in here because that's a nice little view to look up at.
Yeah. Look up the gully a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There was further back there where there's that igloo looking rock.
Yeah, there's some open spots back there we'll go find. She sure is pretty, gall dang it.
That's pretty neat.
Stump.
Probably not gonna be anything better. It snowed the last time I should do this.
Except for there's only one flat rock to sit on.
Yep.
It's a nice open spot though.
Get the floor, Scotty.
Of course I do. Really, phone, it's going to rain somewhere in Seattle. I would have never guessed.
Rain in Seattle in December? Never.
No.
Never.
Never would have guessed.
Crazy.
Yeah, screw it. We'll hang out here. I'll sit in a little bit between your khaki low pants, helping with the grass to the.
Yellow stick.
Uh-huh. I need to buy you some bright blue shirts or something so you stand out better.
I do have that one blue Under Armour. But
Yeah. Yeah, we own way too much earth tone stuff. We need to get more orangey, purpley, blue stuff.
People have like a mustard yellow.
Yeah.
You can't be blended in.
Huh?
You don't want to be blended in the photo.
No, you gotta stand out like a sore thumb. Gotta make it easier for search and rescue to find me.
Yeah, that's a fair point, you know.
Right? Oh, what are you wearing? He's in like a green coat and brown pants. Well, shit.
Yeah, especially like hunting season, you don't want to be.
No, you want to be in that blaze orange and bright pink.
Yep.
No, I make sure to do that. I had all that stuff packed when we were at my uncle's in Montana, but we ended up being high above tree line, so there wasn't no worry about that. We were on a pretty popular hiking trail, so. This is nice though.
Yeah, I'm into it. Let's get it opened up a little bit.
We should have had our lunch spot here. Oh well.
Oh.
This is a nice change. Usually it's 95 and buggy and snaky and just not pleasant to be outside for more than 15 minutes at a time.
Yeah, I'll take this. Yeah, I'm not much of a desert kind of guy.
No, yeah, no, it's definitely the best times to be out here is like March, April, and then October, November, December. Because
Yeah,
January.
you can see some aspen, you know, see the colors there.
Yeah. No bugs to worry about in the fall. Usually the weather's a lot more stable. But like even out here, even out in like Moses Lake in the winter, it'll get down in the negatives. Tri-Cities will get down in the negatives every once in a while on a cold snap. Yeah.
That's pretty chilly.
Makes it a little tough, but it's better than it being 110, I guess.
So like up at like higher elevations, kind of in the mountains, like where you did the ski tour cross country the other day.
Yeah.
What's the typical temperature there? Like
Snoqualmie Pass is pretty low. It's only at 3,200 feet, so it can fluctuate. It'll definitely be 40 degrees some days up there, but most of the time it's like mid to upper 20s.
okay.
Stevens Pass and White Pass are like 4,000 feet, so they're usually a lot more stable. Be a little drier, a little colder, like upper teens to low 20s, so they get much better powder, which is why Stevens Pass is the resort everybody knows about across the world. Between that and Baker, they're nice and high up, so the powder's a little drier, it's a little colder. But I usually go up to like Paradise and Mount Rainier in the winter, and that's 5,000 feet.
Yeah, okay,
And even up there, it's unless you're in there during a storm, which they won't let you do anymore because staffing issues, it'll still only get down to like 20 degrees.
okay, yeah,
So it's
not
still,
bad.
yeah, it's not terrible. It's not like going up into Canada or Alaska where it gets into the negatives, or going out into the Midwest where it's the negatives. It's still, you can be out there in regular snow gear and you'll work up a sweat and you won't freeze when you take it all off immediately. It's, you can still function out in it. It's just cold enough to where the snow can just pile up and be nice.
Yeah, I wonder, you know, 'cause I mean, people go out and recreate, you know, it seems like in the winter a lot out in this state.
Oh yeah, no, it's,
Like, you know, there's a certain point where it's too cold to be doing stuff.
yeah, that usually happens up